Noon the show by Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith, Winston, Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night, 'cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
And good morning. That's going to be our special guest here. Ms. Ann's going to be here. We're going to question her down.
Brightened up our studio.
Yes, she did. Scotty Ray and Odie, welcome. If you've never joined us before, we appreciate you doing so. Yeah. 55 as we begin this day for a high of 89 later. So dress appropriately. What we mean is a sweater this morning, and by afternoon you got to be in a short sleeve shirt.
Yeah, that difference in my sinuses twice a year. I got to go dive this weekend. That's not helping.
Only thing better could be a little, what do you call that green stuff? Eat your pollen. That would be better.
Yeah, well, it's coming.
Come springtime.
And it's going to be everywhere.
Of course, we still got another round as we get near. When we start nearing November, December, don't forget we get that extra round of when tornadic activity moves back into our forecast. We've had a very, very mild year when it comes to severe weather, whether it was thunderstorms, whether it was tornadoes, and even when it comes to the tropics, we've been blessed.
Yep.
Let's hope that continues for us. As I checked the tropics this morning, there was 0 out there, Odie.
Unbelievable.
That could change next week, but right now we're looking good.
We love it like that, but
I wanted to comment on this. I saw this, and a lot of you watch us each and every day from YouTube. Some watch from Facebook, some watch from YouTube. The YouTube side gives it a clearer picture, and you can throw it up on your TV screen if you'd like to have it on the full
and
TV.
You can
side.
really see us up close.
It's scary. We'll be honest with you. 75 inches of Scotty Ray and Odie is scary.
Woo! Yeah.
Our guest is the only thing that saves us. But I was reading an article, and this is so true. As things change, YouTube has overtaken television. It is the new way to get your headlines, news. If you want to see videos, if you want to watch, even Fox News and things like that now are broadcast on YouTube, and it goes to anybody's home. So a change is a coming.
Well, on top of that, you've also got YouTube TV.
Yes.
And we had that for years, and it was good. But it's YouTube on everything.
So it is a change, and if you don't know how to do this, a neighbor or something can show you how to get it there. It's easy to learn after you figure out which button. Them remotes, it's got 900 buttons, and you look at it and it spooks you.
And Odie might go do it.
And we might just jump in there and help. But you hit that subscribe.
Yeah.
And when you turn on YouTube, we pop up right there, so you don't have to go search. It's boom, right there in line, and be right there waiting on you.
Correct. You can comment on both of them. You can comment on it. It shows what we look at. It shows both comments from Facebook and also YouTube all at one time in a row for us. But you can comment on either one. But a lot of people like to watch it on television and then have Facebook to where it's easy, to where they can see it on their phone, the comments, and that's the good thing about the two.
And we try to keep up. Comments, they roll. Sometimes they don't roll real fast, and then sometimes everybody starts rolling, and we'll miss one or two. Like I almost missed one right there.
That birthday?
Yeah.
Get yours to us there. We're going to, in a few minutes, we'll have our special guest who has a book of matches that has caused havoc to the Clarkdale area before. We're going to find out what happened.
Somebody's got to keep Greg awake at night.
I understand she does.
If it wasn't for that lake out there, it would have burned some more. It would.
I've watched. There's some mornings when you're looking for headlines of what's going on. I look around the nation, and I ran across this, and it's copyrighted, so I'm not going to show this. But I watched it. It was a group that was sitting, like Meridian. We've got the tunnel, and it's only so high. We've got the railroad bridge that is 12.2. Is that what it is?
12.3.
12, somewhere along in there. And you can see a truck coming, and it's not going to make it. And this group, they got him on. They go, he's not going to do it. And You know why he hit the bridge?
It was too high.
True, but there was another smart aleck. But there was another reason, Odie.
What's that?
He had no clue what the sign said.
No English.
He couldn't read English. That is the law of our land. And I brought up that guy a while ago, that new singer that thinks he's somebody that was just running down Christians because they backed law enforcement on removing illegal aliens out of the U.S. It's the law. You're paying out of your tax dollar, and not a lot of people.
Well, he probably wasn't paying taxes, so it wasn't affecting him none.
It may be.
Yeah.
But what you've got to understand about this, y'all think about whatever dollar amount that you make, how much money comes out of your check each week. Mm-hmm. And you get a third of it's generally taken away from you. Well, part of that money is going to people that don't work.
Don't want to work.
They're here illegally, and they're using your money to sit back and do nothing. And that's the best way I can describe this.
And while you're sitting there going, how can I get health care?
Yeah.
They're not.
Because you're paying for them.
100%. You can't buy your own because you got to pay for theirs.
I don't understand that. And I don't understand, this is what really gets me during this government shutdown. Those that are up there that have caused the shutdown still get a check. Mm-hmm. They still have insurance while you, the peons, don't get anything.
That's right.
That should be changed immediately to where if there's ever a government shutdown, they should not get a check either. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
That's it, 100%. Yep.
And I really believe that. This is not taking Democratic side. This is not taking a Republican side. It's just the right thing. Whoever it is.
It goes back to why are we not educating our kids in school for this? Why do we have to focus on passing a test and that's it? You're not teaching a subject. You're not teaching how laws are made. You're not teaching where money comes from. You're not teaching right from wrong.
Odie's fist to start singing that thing from when we were a kid. I'm just a bill, but one day I'm gonna be alive. How'd that go?
It's right there. I'm a bill, just a lonely bill.
Yeah. And that really taught kids what that was about. I hadn't seen that thing in years.
Well, because it was educational, and we don't want to do that nowadays. Nowadays, we want to talk about how cool it is to be 16 and pregnant.
Oh, yeah, TV shows that glamorize this?
Well, we talked yesterday. Every single person out there growing up, when you got in trouble at home and you stomped off to your bedroom and you said, one of these days when I have kids, I'm not going to treat my kids like that. And then you reached that point in time where you started finding yourself turning out to be more like your parents. And then you understood what they did was because of love. And what we see a lot nowadays, this is an Odieism, no scientific method to this, is there's people now having kids, excuse me, before they reach that part in their own mental awareness, that by the time they do reach that point where what was going on with their parents versus them was actually for the good,
they probably
it's
got
already
grandkids.
too late because they've allowed their kids to establish who's ruling that household, and it's not mama, or it's not daddy, or both.
I saw another statistic yesterday that was interesting. And the lady, she goes, I'm not this huge fan of her music, and I respect Taylor Swift for what she's doing. But she said Taylor Swift, in one degree, is bringing some normalcy back to families. They said, number one, she's straight, he's straight, and they're going to get married. And she goes, that shows a generation of that's what you're supposed to do, is get married and have a family. And she goes, when Taylor finally has family and children, and they say most people start seeing things differently after they have children.
Yeah.
Because they don't want their children hurt, and they get it, like what Odie just said. So we could see a change coming. That's a possibility. Not harping, we're just trying to get the facts. Nothing but the facts, ma'am.
Jeff says it's tough when Buddy takes you, Daddy.
Y'all really have no idea. Poor old Jeff there. He didn't get any Tonka toys. No, sir. He got handed a thing here, said, go drag this sheetrock in there.
He'd be out there working and Buddy'd yell out the window, green side up. Make sure that side was the right way.
That was his childhood. We'll be right back. We've got so much more to talk about. Miss Ann's here to get with us this morning. We'll tell you all about her little incidents that she's had in her life. She's here to talk about something else, but we'll bring
the rest of it out.
We'll be right back.
For something as vital as your eyes, you should have your lenses and contacts made with the utmost care and precision. And that's what Grayson Optical does on 24th Avenue. Since 1996, Grayson Optical's mission has been to provide Meridian and surrounding areas with quality eye care products. That's why we're locally owned and operated. And don't forget, custom-made sunglasses like Costa for your eyes only. When you need to see clearly, Grayson Optical, 2021 24th Avenue, Meridian, 601-693-6374.
Hi folks, Paul Brown with Dixie Buildings. We're here to take care of all your building needs for your personal and your business needs. That includes portable buildings, carports, sheds. Don't forget your hunting camps are coming in. You can start out with our 8x10s. If we cannot haul it, we can build it for you on site. We have 2 locations, one on Highway 19 South and our home office just around the corner on Long Creek Road. Just give us a call at 601-483-4943.
Advanced Auto Glass by Joey can handle all your windshield repair and replacement needs. Service work is guaranteed and covered by warranty. Our technicians are professional, auto glass trained, and have over 100 years of combined experience. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey utilizes in-house calibrations for vehicle safety systems. Most insurances are accepted, and reliable mobile service is available in surrounding areas. Keep cars cool and secure with custom tinting, side mirror replacement, and AquaPal windshield wipers. There's one clear choice in auto glass repair. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey.
Welcome back, your friend Scotty Ray, along with Odie. Well, we got another protest somewhere?
Yeah, another No Kings protest. Y'all go to England. They got a king. We don't have a king.
Is that locally or somewhere across the U.S.?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know the answer to that one. Well, good morning, Taffy. Glad to see you joining us. Kimberly is there with us.
Oh, Kim, look at there.
Jackie Clearman's up there. And what brings you out this morning?
Came to talk to y'all about breast cancer.
Oh, that's a serious one there.
And the breast cancer walk for the survivors and the ones that have gone on and completed their battle and did not make it, and the ones that will someday have to battle breast
now we've
cancer.
got, is it the strut? Is that what it's called?
There is a race that goes on. There's also a strut. The strut is for survivors or people that want to come and memorialize their family member or friend that had breast cancer. And it's an umbrella that they decorate any way they want to, and they strut that umbrella to see who's going to win.
Tell me if I'm wrong. It seemed like years ago there was something called the strut, and it dealt with men running in high heels.
That was the high heel race.
And I refused to do it, and Alan Hunt ran in my place. Mm-hmm. I remember that well because it had the radio station logos on his heels.
Ran it down 22nd Avenue.
Yes. So I am not imagining this.
No, you're not imagining. We did that for years. There was a different group that led it. Phyllis has been part of this group for a long time, and we did it downtown for several years and then moved it to the college.
I still got my man card.
Some of them dressed up now. They didn't only wear high heels. They had hair, dresses, all of it.
I pat them all on the back for that a boy for doing that. I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
Somebody fell. I can't remember which man fell, but it was some man in town that
couldn't do those high heels.
that hit the pavement.
All joking aside, it has got to be tough to be a gal, especially what do they call them? Those shoes that
stilettos.
Those are supposed to be the sexy ones. Have you ever wore a pair?
No.
How hard is it to balance yourself?
It would probably be real hard.
But you've never worn?
Very hard. Mm-mm. No.
With some fishnet? Never.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mitch,
not out in public.
Not out in public. But, and I'm joking a little bit, but
they're hard to walk in.
That's a balancing thing. And then you go down the street and get hung in a crack and then flop.
Or your heel breaks off.
Oh, and then you walk stagger-legged.
Yeah. My daughter's a flight attendant, and they wear stilettos, or they did. They've come down from that now.
But your foot is and I got to admit this, I've had to go to ropers because, the regular heel on the regular cowboy boot's a little higher. And it hurts your back after you get a little age, don't you?
Well, you need to try some stilettos.
So I'm into ropers. That's what I wear now with my ostrich.
He's got some What's Up Bros that he wears a lot.
What's that?
That's that off-brand of Hey Dudes. Those What's Up Bros that you wear.
No, I got these are Crocs.
Crocs.
Crocs is what I wear, and boy, they comfortable. Woohoo! So when does all of this come about? How do we help out? What do you need to do to help out with breast cancer? Because this is a serious thing.
You know, my daughter's going through this, and she's battling breast cancer, 35, and she's having to deal with it. It hit home.
This is all going to start Saturday on the 18th. It's going to be at the MCC track and soccer field. It's going to kick off at 7:45 with welcome, prayer, and the national anthem.
Good thing to start things off.
The race begins at 8, which is a 5K run, and then there's a walk after that, and then that's followed by a 1-mile run, fun run for the kids, and then the street strut, which is really
like a half-mile walk.
That'd be about what we can do.
Stop it. We can just sit and watch them. Yeah. We can sit and watch them. You can go to meridiancc.edu street strut to sign up for any of the activities you want to participate in, and and also go to timetorun.net. There's a $25 entry fee, and I think there's a free T-shirt and some goodie bags and stuff. This street strut, there'll be door prizes and stuff for the ladies or gentlemen that participate in that.
But definitely going for a good cause and going to to study more on this breast cancer.
And the money that they earn now goes to the benevolent fund at the cancer center, which stays in our area. People that are receiving treatments there that might not be able to afford something they're getting, or gas money or stuff like that, wigs. They try to help them out along the way, and that's where that money goes.
And here's an example here as we go to the webpage. Of course, I've known Jackie for forever and a day here, and she goes through her experience of what she had when she had breast cancer. So check out the webpage. You can find out so much more about this, and this is all getting underway Saturday at 7:30.
Saturday, 6:45. Sign up.
So come on out and learn a little bit from that.
And that's like the pink ribbons around town.
Yeah.
That's been going on since 2006, when there was a breast cancer support group that hopefully will be coming back. But every Carousel Horse in town has a pink ribbon tied on it.
That y'all went out and
that we go out and we do. I've done it for years because COVID, we couldn't find anybody to do it. The ribbons are donated by different florists. Ones that aren't donated, we make and put on there. The horse yesterday, when it popped up on Facebook that there was a new horse, I showed up out there about 5 minutes later, and the lady said, I was going to order a ribbon. I didn't know y'all did that. So the ribbons are for the survivors, the ones taking treatments now, the ones that have passed on before us, and the ones to come.
Yeah, cancer is just such a nasty disease that can't be explained, and again, it hits men just as much as it does women.
Yes.
We don't want to take away from that, but breast cancer is just that month set aside to recognize that.
Right, men need to be just as aware as women that they can have breast cancer also. I know of 3 in Meridian men that did have breast cancer. They survived, but they're just as susceptible. Paulette Caruth had breast cancer.
Wow.
Man. It does hit home and make you think. Cancer's in my family. I lost my father, 30 years ago.
That's a long time, isn't it?
It is. It's hit your family. It's hit everybody's family out there in one form, shape, or fashion. And this is great. What y'all do for breast cancer awareness, but the breast cancer, Greg's sister.
My question about this, none of us are doctors that are sitting here. We don't know the thing. Has this been going on for many, many, many years and we didn't realize it? Or is it, as we see that so many chemicals have been added to food, that this might have something to do with it, of people getting it? I don't know.
I don't know the statistics myself, but I feel like the hormones that have been added into our foods, the fast food that we all eat, could play a large part of that.
And they're trying to crack down on that now.
Right. They're trying to get some of that stuff out of there. I can look back in my family, and my grandmother, who was in her 90s, had a lump, but they didn't do anything about it because of her age, so we don't know. But on that side of my family, there's been 5 of us, first cousins, that all had breast cancer.
What happened to the good old days when we all just had lard and everything that you could?
Oh, it wasn't that good. Go get that big bucket out there. Christina said her grandfather passed away from breast cancer.
So it's very prominent. There are a lot. You don't hear as much about it.
Yeah, it's not necessarily downplayed. It's just not spoken about.
It's just not spoken about.
Yeah.
So a big deal there.
It's hard to talk a man into going and having a mammogram.
It's hard to talk a man into going to the doctor, period, because I know. You bring it up and I go,
You want me to,
I just, I avoided it all. Even like when you get the most horrible thing that can happen to a man in the world. We all know this. It's just horrifying is for him to get cold and you get that man cold. That's worse than having a heart attack, because I've had both. And I can tell you that cold is miserable.
And it's awful on the wives.
You really think?
I think.
Well, I mean, that is the one time that we ask for help. Bring me something.
Every 5 minutes.
Just hit me in the head.
I'm sick.
It does change a man. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, you can have like a pain and you can drag your leg, but it's something about when you get that cold, you lose all sense. At least I do anyway.
Yeah, why'd you take so long to get home from work? Because I didn't want to come deal with you.
She avoids it. We'll be back with Ann. There's so much more to discuss this morning as we get your day underway. And we're going to tell you a few things that went on throughout the day yesterday.
Hey.
Got that coming up next.
For over 40 years, you've been able to count on Watt Equipment in DeKalb, Mississippi. They've got your Massey Ferguson's brand new 23 up to 135 horse cab and air tractors. They've got all your hay equipment needs, all your bush hogs. If your tractor needs it, they got it. Also remember, they service all makes and models, whether it's green, orange, blue, red, or yellow. They can get your parts in, they can do your service on your equipment. Don't forget Watt Equipment, DeKalb, Mississippi.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Heblon Heating and Air Conditioning to save the day. We can keep you comfortable with special savings for your home, like up to $3,000 off new HVAC systems or a tune-up for just $69. Keep the power on with a generator. Get $200 off installs and 0% financing for 60 months. We do it all at Heblon Heating and Air Conditioning and offer financing options for any repair or installation. Call for a free quote or visit us online at HeblonHeatingandCooling.com.
H&H Residential of Meridian is your #1 carpet and flooring store. If you've been thinking of a new look for your home or office, call for a free estimate or consultation. H&H can install or you can do it yourself. H&H has all of your design needs from color, style, and texture. If you can dream it, H&H can make it a reality. Come see the large selection of hardwood flooring, laminate, vinyl, and even carpet. H&H Residential of Meridian, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4, 321 Hawkins Crossing Road. Call Rosemary anytime, 601-462-9541.
Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, your local pharmacy and gift shop, thanks you for your continued support. Whether you shop with us in-store, through our app, over the phone, or in our drive-thru, our team will provide the best personalized customer service experience you expect from your local pharmacy. When you call or message us, you are promptly greeted by the Mr. Discount team that's ready to help. When you choose our pharmacy, you're choosing a locally owned pharmacy that cares about you and your community. Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, makes a difference.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Odie is here. Have you noticed since my wife quit her job how mouthy she is? I
noticed that she said that you're not just needy when you're sick.
She's just keeping on.
Angie, don't worry. Yesterday when I got in, I sat down and talked to him, and I told him, I said, look, I said, Angie had to push that golf cart back to the house with a dead battery, and we need to upgrade that.
She should have plugged it in.
She needs a 2-seater heat and air side by side with the tilt bed.
Look, y'all I wish everybody could see Fred Sanford riding across the yard with the chicken sitting on top of her golf cart as she goes about her business here. And she got so much tools hanging off the back of it and a little trailer behind it. It's all dragging like this going down.
Well, she's built half the stuff you got out here.
That's the problem. If she hadn't touched it, we wouldn't need any of this. Leave it alone. She's doing a sidewalk now.
Well,
I don't need it had bricks. It was nice. Step on the bricks. Follow the yellow brick road to the back of the house. Why we need to have concrete back there?
It lasts longer.
does not. Them bricks are great. It's just on and on and on with this woman. Y'all don't know what I live with.
She might change the paint color.
It's Bob the Builder.
She might decide now to repaint the inside of the house.
I'll get up at like 2 a.m. to go to a fire or something. There she is out back there with a trowel working on something. I'm like, don't you ever go to bed?
Wait a minute. We're at halfway through October. She's fixing to start putting up Christmas trees.
Oh, we got a Halloween tree. Who has a Halloween tree in their house? I do. I'm the only person. She's got a fetish when it comes to Christmas trees, and she tries to make Easter trees and invent holidays for trees.
Well, you got so many, you can't do something. You got to do something with them because you can't take them all down.
We ain't lying. It's like 17 or 18 Christmas trees in a house,
and a full-size Santa Claus out front.
I can't reach over at night after Christmas gets here to go for my phone because there's a Christmas tree next to my head. You go to brush your teeth, and like with the dogs back there, you know where you get the dogs a treat? You go to get a treat, and there's a tree there. Sophie's going, I just want my treat.
You don't have a cat, do you?
No, I don't have a cat.
Well,
that would end that.
That would take care of your trees.
You going to bring home a cat?
Well, I would, but poor little Madison, my daughter, is allergic to kitty cats, so we can't have cats within 5 miles of the house.
You can get one of them hairless ones.
A hairless cat.
They ugly.
Yeah, they bless their hearts is the best way to word that. I think we all know that. What went on yesterday? A few things as we start out taking a look back on yesterday. Let's go here. And I've already got some I hadn't got up this morning from. We brought this up of fires. Since you're here, you know a little bit about.
I love a fire.
We've heard Greg talk about his neighbor that accidentally catches the entire neighborhood on fire. There she is.
Love it. Bring me some matches. Let's set it on fire. Use that blower and the hose pipe.
Is that how you do it? And then
You use that blower. Just blow that fire all the way down to the lake.
Need your land burned? There's your woman.
You just steer it.
It's a controlled burn.
That's right.
Martin was out yesterday, and as you'll see here, this is a grass fire that got way out of hand here.
And it doesn't take much. We say it's dry.
Odie.
It's extremely dry.
Am I looking at this right? That's a lawnmower deck in that fire?
Well, yes, sir, it is.
Let's just take a look at that. Anybody need a new deck? Well, we know where one is.
All you have to do is replace the spindles.
There you are. But and we've already had one this morning at Kewanee also. So as we battle these things throughout the community, and it's dry. The Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department showed up to a wreck yesterday out in Causeyville. Pretty serious wreck. Did you see this?
Only on the Scotty Ray page.
This was like Roscoe trying to jump the creek. The general would have made it, but Roscoe didn't quite make it as we take a look here.
I thought he was just thirsty.
I mean, that went woof up in the air, and it came. Is that the bridge that, yeah.
Did he go over the whole bridge?
That's what it looks like. And I missed that part there. But it didn't quite make it to the other side of the bridge. I mean, that's a total loss.
Mm-hmm. You could use the body.
Had to go there, didn't you? But that's a look at what all the sirens were. And what was interesting about this was somebody we know, I think, was writing somebody a ticket. And somebody pulled over and said, I think there's been a wreck down the road. And nobody knew anything about it. And they just saw the white part sticking in the bushes. And the deputy went back, and sure enough, someone had wrecked. And that's how it all came about.
Were they okay?
Yeah, it was it ended up being minor injuries, and it could have been life-threatening. Now, they were injured, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like they're going to pass away. Yeah, they'll survive. Now, they saw this morning. Probably don't want to walk or get out of bed at this point and just kind of lay there and say, bring me something.
That's a man then.
See, look at there. How long have you been married?
48 years.
God bless him. 48 years. Yeah.
He's hard of hearing.
Did you hook him or did he hook you? Hearing. Do you remember?
I do remember.
How did it happen?
I had a light bulb go out.
And he come to change your light?
And I called him to change the light bulb.
Oh, and he never got away?
Well, never got away.
He was bright.
He was tall.
He was. I was gonna say he could just walk up there and swap it.
Yeah, I couldn't reach it.
So what year did y'all start dating?
We started dating in 78.
17 or
1978.
okay? Well,
I remember that Revolutionary War.
Yeah,
well, congratulations to you. It's not many people that can say they've been married 48.
that's true.
That's a very, very
It's
strong.
been tough, up and down for both of us.
Has it?
Well, you know.
You told
there's-
us you were the perfect wife.
I am usually. Usually.
Terry, we have not heard anything. So if anybody knows Philadelphia East this morning, 3 ambulances, fire trucks, and a lot of police going somewhere. I hadn't got anything on that.
Huh.
So keep us posted. Linda said, Ann, Brooke, and I worked with you many years at hospice.
They did. They were volunteers.
Yep. We worked together for about, 10 years?
Yeah.
12 years, something like
I
that.
had it for 14 years, and you worked with us a good portion of
So,
that.
about, 10, 12 years we worked together.
All through Katrina.
Time flies, does it not?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Let's see what else we had going. We had a Meridian Police Department, and this is what's really been helping. When someone makes a traffic violation, this wasn't going on for years. Somebody gets pulled over, and the police, they'll run your information to make sure that you're a fine, upstanding citizen in a neighborhood.
A pillar of the community.
Right. Every now and then we find out, well, they wasn't such quite a pillar. And that was the situation yesterday as the police made a stop here on 29th Avenue, right there at the interstate. And lo and behold, they had warrants, Odie.
Ruh-roh.
And they called for that little Chevy van. What was that song? We done something in my Chevy van? Well, they done something. They got to ride downtown.
Oh, I was thinking of that. I fought the law and the law won.
Hank did it. Who was the first group that done that song? It was a rock group. It may have been the Marshall
Look,
Tucker
Miss
Band.
Lou Cobbler said that Clayton loves me. I love Clayton, too.
We had his birthday party last night. Had a good time.
Did you?
Yeah.
Cal State, Clayton.
I'll get it for you, brother. Hotty toddy.
Yeah, he does have a little hotty toddy thing about him, doesn't he?
He does.
He's got a Colonel Reb sitting right out in front of the barbecue shop.
Ain't nothing quite like Clayton.
Clayton's a good guy.
Oh, he's fun. We all love him to death there. We had a fender bender yesterday. These things happen. This would be over near U-Haul, as we had a little fender bender there between an 18-wheeler and a vehicle there, and it damaged the front left fender here.
I was going to say, what fender you think got hurt?
It was that show wasn't the big trucks.
It wasn't that DOT piece of metal there.
It always pick your fights equally. Them trucks will win.
Yeah.
But again, minor accident. No one was hurt there. And we go out to, this is, I don't know how many times a week we talk about this place, but when it comes to North Hill Street, anywhere around McDonald's or across at the bank, use caution. We had another boo-boo there yesterday as we pull up here. Had 2-car collision there, and as you can see, it took off the side of that car, just peeled it back.
It's like NASCAR out there.
Yeah. They serious about that on North Hill Street.
A little bit more bondo for that one.
So I'm seeing a new door. Wait a minute, is that airbags there?
No.
No, it's something on the steering wheel, looks
Okay,
like.
all right. But it'll be a new door and a new fender, and they'll be back on their way before long. Check and buff it out.
That's what I was going to say. Check and buff that straight up and get OEM parts for it. Yeah.
So those were a few of the, and we had more accidents. They were just the minute some I got to. Here's one. This is another commonplace, and it's what I call a back road, 29th Avenue at 40th Street. Shirley used to live in that neighborhood. She used to have a little porch light there. I used to pass by all the time, but this is where it was, here at the intersection. Let me back this up. We'll show you some video and then show you some stills of what went on. Let me hit play. Familiar places, we all see this. We got damage on the other side of the car. And then as you spin back around, it would involve the truck that's due north of there.
Somebody yelled at you.
I got several yells there yesterday. Good folks. Good folks. But the pickup truck was involved with that, and we take a look here at some still pictures. It just kind of shows you that they didn't want to show that picture that quick, did it?
Was real still.
That was sometimes it ain't as quick as it ought to be. So those, always watch that intersection. I mean, it's continuous boo-boos there all the time.
Well, since they don't teach what four-way stops are,
it can cause issues there.
Cause issues. Miss Wally said the crickets sang "I Fought the Law and the Law."
Is that who did that?
So there you go.
I didn't realize. Is that the people that backed up Buddy Holly, the crickets?
I never heard of the crickets.
Buddy Holly and the crickets? Really?
Well, I remember Buddy Holly.
But you don't remember in the crickets?
Mm-mm. That's kind of like saying, calling Scott and them just the moccasins.
What? Let me prove my point. When Buddy Holly started out, he was not anybody famous. Buddy Holly. See, let me show you. Surely I'm not the only one that knows this. See that right there? Buddy Holly and the Crickets.
And the Crickets.
That was his band. And
so you've got Scott McQuigg and the Moccasins, right?
No, that's the Tomcats. And you're thinking of Brick Gully and the Potchwacket Six.
So the Tomcats.
Post hole diggers, as he's called them sometimes.
If you've turned around and say you remember the Tomcats. No, I don't remember the Tomcats. But if you say Scott McQuigg and the Tomcats, you're like, oh.
But this was a national scene, is what I'm saying here. Buddy Holly and the Crickets. I mean, that's the way it was released to radio. Buddy Holly and the Crickets back in the day.
All right.
A little history lesson there as we go. He's going to argue. Did you see him arguing?
He's arguing. He's going to argue. Ole Miss is number 5 now. They dropped a number.
That's all right. After this win over Georgia, hopefully.
But let's see, Bobby Fuller sang "I Fought the Law" also. Buddy Holly was with the Crickets. Miss Wally has spoken, and we know she knows all.
She knows it all. So, yes, today, 16th, Highway 80 between Newton and Decatur closed. So you will have to find a new route to go around for a year and a half, 2 years possibly.
Give me that where it is now.
Highway 80 between Newton and Decatur.
So you got to get on 20 or
so you
go some back roads.
Get on 20 or go way around through Clark County or something.
What happens when we have one of them incidents that we need to send everybody down?
It takes a little longer to get there. Central, is it on this side or that side of the coast?
You're going to have to send Julia.
It gets real.
Yeah, she could fly right over.
I know.
I didn't say that, Julia. I'm trying to get you a raise.
We'll be right back. American Portable Buildings not only has buildings, but they also have trailers. They're budget friendly, 0 down, no credit check. Come take advantage of these savings today. Take a look at all they have to offer. If it's a trailer you need, they have them from 12-foot to 16-foot to 18-foot, even car haulers. If you're tired of having to borrow a trailer every time you need one, see them today. Call 601-693-6200 or drop by for a visit at 4838 Old Homestead Road in Meridian. Grass cutting season is here, and if you need a new lawnmower, drop in and visit our friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. If you've got a big yard with acres and acres to mow, they have size yard you have. Freeman Tractor has the lawnmower that fits you and your budget. From 48-inch all the way up to 60, or the X-Mark lawnmower. Plenty of these to choose from. Also, they carry a complete line of LS tractors. Come by for a test drive today. Financing available. Visit our friends at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494. Rockhouse Gun & Pound, located at 5430 Highway 19 North, is ready for spring. From weed eaters to push and riding lawnmowers, and one of the largest selections you'll find in chainsaws, along with power tools and generators for backup power. Maybe you're in the market for a TV or maybe a guitar. And not to mention a large selection of diamond rings and Louis Vuitton purses. The Rockhouse Gun & Pawn even has a private lobby for your pawns for confidentiality. Visit them today, Highway 19 North, Rockhouse Gun & Pawn.
All right, so it's Hickory and Newton. Highway 80 between Hickory and Newton. So that's where it is.
Is it Highway 80?
It's Highway 80. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, there we go. As we go out here, here's Highway 80. As we look at the map here, it's going to be between Hickory and what did you say? Between Hickory and Newton?
Yes.
So somewhere right along in there.
So hop on the interstate.
We'll have to figure that out. I don't know the exact location where the bridge is. We need to have a mark on that to where we can show everybody.
Well, I'm trying to. I got the text.
I saw something
Of
about
where it
Norman
was.
Road.
Right after the experimental station. What they experimenting over there?
Let's see.
Between Norman Road and the four-way
So we'll find that as soon as we can and get that out. So that's coming there, but a correction needed on that of exactly where that was. We'll get the rest of the details before long. There.
Yeah.
Big thank you to Chief Parks yesterday. We went to Meridian High School and spoke with them about all the safety measures that are being done for Meridian High School, and we have to again pat Meridian Public School system and the Meridian Police Department for homecoming. We didn't have any problems in Meridian over the weekend, but they've already had a lot of this implemented at Meridian High School that the rest of the state is just now following. They saw early indications of this a few years ago and started moving toward this to combat that. Meridian was, there's a lot of things they say Mississippi's behind on, but Meridian was way ahead on crime in the past. And
your colleges, they already do that. They have the metal detectors, and everything's a clear plastic bag, certain size.
And it's a shame we have to do that, but there are people that want to spoil the fun for everybody else, and the only way to fix it to make sure that you're safe is to do this. And so Meridian High is ahead of it, and we'll start seeing this at high schools now throughout the area as more precautions are taken. Whenever there's rivalry, I didn't say it right. Rivalry?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. That's too many.
Spell that.
R. There's too many R's up in that.
Rivalry.
It did not flow correctly there. But they are doing a great job, and we agree with that.
Yeah.
So a big thank you to them. Other things that we got, and you mentioned this a little bit ago. I went out for this, and my new producer had me there a week early for this event, so I was the first one on the scene, y'all, as we go here to this brand new horsey that is installed in Meridian. A big thank you to the Meridian Realtors, East Mississippi is how it said there.
It's very pretty.
Yes,
very
look
pretty
at
horse.
this. Let me hit play here where you can see the horse come undone. It's coming, I promise. Great looking horse, and here's some still pictures of the event yesterday as they unveiled this. This is, am I not right? This is the first one in quite a long time?
It is the first one in quite a long time. The Meridian Tourism has a book that shows the horses, and they show that there's 66 of them, along with some that are in Jackson. There's one at the Capitol, there's one in Enterprise. There used to be one in Quitman, but I'm not sure if it's still there. Somebody was going to check on it. But there are new ones all around town also that you just kind of drive by and you see them and turn around and go back and put a bow on them.
Hopefully, look there.
Thankfully we have not been picked up or arrested for being on property tying pink nose. Did get in a red ant bed yesterday, but other than that,
that's gonna hurt.
Survived. Well, socks and shoes saved that. I didn't get a bite.
I thought you were going to say your husband was there to scratch your foot.
No.
Let me get those off for you.
Do you make your husband rub your feet at night?
He doesn't rub my feet.
Are you a back scratcher? Let me find out.
I am a back scratcher.
See, that's a quality my wife lacks.
But I don't get mine scratched back.
Well, you're not supposed to, are you? That wasn't part of the deal. That was part of those in that I do part there, wasn't it?
I do accept back scratches, but I don't.
He's a good husband. He took care of me when I was sick. When I had cancer, he was right there taking care of me.
It's always good, though, to have a big back scratcher in the family.
I got one on a stick.
I can embarrass my son. He was my foot scratcher for a long time until he got in high school, and it was like, Mama, that's not cool.
We're not going to do that no more,
He's
Mama.
scratching somebody else's feet now.
Hey, we got 3 new police officers. Did y'all know that?
That is awesome.
This slipped up on. We had a ceremony yesterday in Meridian. Here they are. Shanice Jones, Jesse Laird, and Jamie White are now all police officers with Meridian. Congratulations. That number is rising of police officers. And of course, you know, they'll go through a period of training. They'll get there and they'll be on the streets there protecting Meridian, and we're glad to see that.
Yeah, police department's growing, fire department's growing.
It's good to see them around.
Yes.
Just about every corner you make, they're there.
Public safety is growing. Meridian is really changing. And
as a nurse, we love that, because if we need them, when we go in homes, they're close by. And, you know, we go in these areas that are very unsafe.
Oh.
And we have to pick and choose when we go.
That's right. Very important. Another thing that we need to bring up, the state games. We hadn't brought these folks up in a little while there, but they're busy. The state games has a 5K run for adults and run for kids. That's coming up on November the 1st. So if you can make it out for that, that would be good. Miss Carolyn Smith, is she running in this one?
Do you have to carry a pumpkin?
Well,
You have to wear one.
Wear one?
You have to wear one, Odie. I have a pumpkin costume.
You have a pumpkin
That was
costume?
Miles' costume when he was little.
It might not fit.
Is it kind of like the Fruit of the... You need to go... Remember the Fruit of the Loom guys? That I guess
the
that...
apple and the grape?
Yeah, didn't it
Yeah, that's the way
go
it
away?
fits, and you wear black pantyhose.
Well, he does that anyway.
Can I borrow your black pantyhose?
So check all that out. That's coming up, a big thing with the state games of Mississippi. Let's keep as much of that as we can in the Meridian area. Also, Rail Fest is going to be here before we know it. That's another big thing that we do in Meridian. Don't forget,
and McKee.
Trains are such a, tie to Meridian. From Jimmy Rogers and the train days to Elvis singing "Train, Train."
Do that again.
I can't do it. Let's just forget I said that. How about that?
It's better than I could.
Let's see here. $1,000 tickets. I don't know about that one there.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about if you run a red light, you get a $1,000 ticket.
Well, I wouldn't like that because I could accidentally do that. It's easy.
Yeah, but you know how many
It's
out there
easy when they move the stop sign or remove the red light and put a stop sign, and or even take the stop sign up and you just sit there.
That's right. And I have been looking at the next red light and go through this one because I didn't see that one.
You was overlooking it.
Yeah, and accidents happen. You can run one. And most of the time people will work with you if you ain't got a career criminal there, if you've run... You know, your driver's record is good, they'll give you a warning.
I hit all the green lights this morning coming.
Oh, you were perfect.
Through town. I was perfect coming through town.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
It's all about timing.
That's like that fella was driving down the road with a buddy of his, and he was running every stoplight. And his buddy says, "Man, what are you doing?" He said, just keep going, it'll be fine. They come up on the green light, and he stopped. And he goes, "Man, it's green, what are you doing?" He said, "Man, my brother might be coming the other way."
Don't forget, it's going to be a big weekend downtown Meridian at City Hall as we get ready for Bud and Burgers. It's going to be some cooking teams going on. You'll get to come in, taste all the different hamburgers, and somebody will walk away a winner. No word yet if RW has been practicing the hamburgers.
He's got the hamburger casserole.
Yeah. I think he is in it. I think his team was in the other, and they told me when he got arrested, they let him loose. Does he only have one bodyguard? I mean, that's with Bud. That's all it takes is just Bud Brown is your perfect security.
You know, he don't need but him.
So, Bud and Burgers, and they're talking about Bud Brown.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Bud, protection for you there. It's all happening this weekend. It will be a great time there. I hope you'll come out and enjoy yourself. We've had a bunch of folks. This has been an uptick of this. We got to say congratulations to the South State champs there. They've done a fantastic job. The Tigers there. Ethel High School, they sent that in. They were big winners. Also, now, this volleyball thing is getting bigger and bigger. I wanted to point this out. Coming up on Friday, October the 17th, it's going to be kicking out at 10 a.m. Alcorn Central versus Our Lady Academy, and the list goes on and on of the playoffs there for volleyball.
Newton County is right there in it at 2 p.m.
Ocean Springs, and it looks like Newton County, Walnut versus Lake. So it's a big deal, and we wish all those players a lot of fun with that.
Yes.
We got some other winners here that we needed to bring up too, Odie here. Lady Hornets there take 2A South State champions there. Congratulations. That's at Lake High School. We've got a lot of folks that watch from Lake Mississippi, Scott County, and that area. Proud of y'all. The girls done a fantastic job there.
It's a lot of hard work that they put in to reach that level.
Yeah, it is. I was never very good at sports. I wasn't coordinated enough. I don't know what the word is. I wasn't good.
You can't play sports in cowboy boots.
No, and you remember how they used to say Red Rover? Red Rover, I was never chosen.
Send Scotty Ray right over.
It never worked out there.
Oh, man.
That's the truth. We'll be right back. More coming up this morning.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
The Scotty Ray Report studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing, and electrical services since 1957, and now serving Meridian homeowners.
At the Back Porch, we're bringing families back together for fun, food, and all the things you love to enjoy around your home. Every event starts with a great grill, great cookware, and accessories. Add in some locally sourced meat and dairy, along with frozen vegetables and casseroles, and over 500 brands of spices and sauces. Relax in our chairs, swings, day beds, and have fun with our cornhole boards. From coolers to trailers, we have everything you need. When you see the big chair, you've made it to the Back Porch.
Oh.
We just found out more that all the girls that we showed that had won that, they're going to be in the volleyball tournament Friday for the state.
So they all won their district, north
Lake,
or south
Newton,
of the
and
state.
Lake.
So now they're going for the actual state championship. So good deal.
Yeah.
And that is awesome.
Maybe this has slipped up on everybody else. I just did not realize as hotty toddy as we'll see Turning Point coming to the campus of Ole Miss. The vice president's going to be there along with Erica, his widow.
So he was scheduled to be there.
Correct.
And the Lord needed him more than we did. And they're going to continue that on.
So is JD going to do the commentary like Charlie did, or how does that work? He's just going to speak.
He's probably just going to speak.
And Erica do the commentary, probably.
Yeah.
Well, JD, he is quite the debater. He is.
Yeah.
I couldn't hang with him. He's good at what he does.
And that's going to be awesome.
And he's a good wingman. If you ever pick on Donald J., he goes straight up and says, "Now wait a minute.
Yeah.
You may run a country, but you ain't doing that here."
2 years. He's going to be in the big seat.
It's a good chance that if everything holds steady the way it is, he's a smart fella who come from nothing, y'all.
Man, and that movie, I don't know if I've said this before, but I wanted to see it after I heard about it. And we started watching it, and Amy said, it's been a while. I've seen that before, but that's a good movie. So I said, well, I hadn't, so we're going to watch this. And watched it all the way through, and at the end, she turned around and she goes, like J.D. Vance, like Vice President J.D.? I said, yeah. Wow. But
Have you seen it,
a good.
Yes, it is a good movie.
Yes.
It is, you need to watch it.
Now, his mother was an addict of some sort.
Yes.
Yep.
They were poorer than poor, were they not?
Dirt poor.
Yep.
His grandmother raised him.
So how did he get the money for college, or did he work his way through college? Is that how that worked, or did they address that?
Oh, yeah, it talked about that. And
I think he worked his way through college.
But he worked and paid a little at a time. And then I think his grades helped him get some.
Get scholarships.
Yeah.
It does. So we're proud. The American dream is everything in that man, too.
If you want it, it's
If you
there.
want it. And he wanted it bad enough.
Because you think about that.
Marines, he was in the military too.
It is very hard growing up not having something to overcome that. And as I was just hinting there, that American dream falls under that too. And he worked. It wasn't like it was handed to him.
And it's all about choices.
It's all about
choices.
You heard that George Jones song too, hadn't you?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the GI Bill, you had to make a decision right there the first couple of weeks of boot camp. They came in and talked to us, and they said, if you want the GI Bill, sign this now. And what we do is take $100 a month out of your paycheck. And that $100 a month for 12 months is what goes in for your GI Bill. Once you opt in, you're in. If you opt out, you're out. You can't just get back in it. And so $1,200 investment over a year time. And you get the GI Bill. And I used the GI Bill and went to school. So same as him, he went through with the GI Bill and continued on with working, good grades, and got him to where he is.
They'll be there the 29th at Ole Miss. I don't know if you can still get tickets. I bet you that is a tough one at this point. I bet that's a packed house there.
So Charlie means freedom, and then Kirk is Irish for church. So Charlie Kirk's name kind of freedom and church and what he did and pushed forward, and he's definitely made an impression across the United States.
I've never looked up the meaning of my name.
Well, the only reason I knew that is because they talked about it. Trump said what that was, and then I was listening to a talk show yesterday, and they talked about how Kirk was Irish for a church, and I found that pretty interesting.
It is.
That is interesting.
Last night at 6:15, we sent one for an arrangement or a little meeting there with God.
Yeah, he
Parchman hooked him up. 6:15, he was pronounced deceased. Back in 1993, he murdered someone. He should have done
And why
that.
did we wait so long?
Exactly.
As we all think that.
Yeah.
We have a problem in the USA of stretching stuff out for 30, 40 years. Don't know the answer. I think it's time for a reform on all of this to where you're entitled to a jury, but it'd be much quicker. But that happened last night. Governor Tate Reeves went into great detail as to why he was not going to stop that. And I think most Mississippians agree with that. We had someone that has been sentenced for sex crimes from Clinton Christian Academy.
Wow.
It's never good that leaders do this to children. So that is another thing that's been going on behind the scenes there that we do. Did I mention? Yes, we did. We done that. Never mind that. We brought that up a little bit earlier.
All right, then.
That's just the way it is. We got any birthdays this morning?
We got a few birthdays coming in. I do want to remind everybody Saturday.
Yeah.
From 8 a.m. to noon, they're 4109 19th Street, having a rummage sale for the Disabled American Veterans Chapter 56. And it is that time. Veterans Day Parade will be coming here November 11th. And if you would like a application to get you a float in the Veterans Day Parade, get with us. We'll have some of those copies to get you signed up. Remember, Veterans Day, they gave you the right to watch this program, the right to wake up every day, the right to have freedom, mainly the right to worship God. Our veterans are the reason we have what we have today. Let's start supporting our veterans and saying thank you for them. And we can do that on Veterans Day.
Come on out. What about those birthdays?
Ooh, birthday. Ginger Hand's got a birthday. Ben Eakes, our buddy right over here.
Yeah.
Had a fire one time that caused some trouble, but old Ben's got a birthday. Terry Balcom Harrison got a birthday today, so hope she's up working hard. Another one of those wonderful nurses that take care of people. Bo Land, Melanie Morgan, Danielle Russell, and Alexis Nicole Wilkerson had her 21st birthday yesterday.
All right, and give us a recap as to when you're going to have your big event this weekend, the times on that.
It's going to be Saturday morning, 6:45. You can start signing up for the event and picking up your packets. They're also going to be able to pick up packets on Friday afternoon or from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Friday at the Quave Student Center. I
Right.
think I said that right. But the race will start at 8, and then there'll be a fun run, and then there'll be a street strut with the survivors.
All this happening at MCC as we welcome in Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It goes to help a lot there. Do you have a late birthday?
Yeah, we have a couple of them. We've got, where'd it go? Journey Lynn and Hazel Greenlee got a birthday. Waylon Dennis is 13 today.
Monet and Gary Cranford, 43 years.
Yeah, 43 years. Look at that. Happy anniversary to y'all. Happy birthday to everybody.
Yeah. So, you got a Bible verse for us?
I'm late hitting the button. Let's see where we're going to go today. Was that today?
Well, today is Thursday.
Yeah.
The 16th.
The 16th.
You okay there, Odie?
Well,
I'm going to have to send you to the old folks home?
Probably.
We're going to have to blow his text up so he can
Did
read
I
it.
not? But this one, John 1:14, didn't we have that yesterday? I don't know.
Just give them a good
Yes,
message.
we did. I had to redo it. I was like, John 6, verse 35. Then Jesus declared, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. Well, that is one thing that we can count on, and that is the Word of God fulfilling us, both physically and mentally. God is there to take care of every one of our needs as long as we invite Him into our life and have Him as a part of our life. Y'all have a wonderful day. Oh, Friday, the whole crowd going to be here tomorrow?
They will be.
Look at there. Y'all come back and join us for Fun Friday. Until then, remember, we love you. We hope you have a great day, and we'll see you later.
And thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Watch those matches, whatever you do.
I will. I'm gonna